And the mothers is the greatest gift that God has ever given to any of us. Mothers, we celebrate them today. I thought about this because the other day, my sister was in the hospital. As most of you know, we've been praying. And it was amazing because during the season, I watched my mother, and she commute every day to Broward General. My mother has bad knees and she don't drive. And some mornings I get up and I'm here at early morning prayer, and I'm going to make a hospital visit, and I will call, and then I hear the sound. I said, "Where are you?" She said, "I'm on the bus." I like, "Really, you're on the bus?" This early in the morning, she wakes up early in the morning every morning, gets on the bus, week after week, making her way. I said, you know, you could have called me. I would have. But she's not waiting for anybody to take her to see her daughter. The daughter's a big baby in her 50s probably. But she gets there every day. And she would sit there, and when we sit there, I said, "Mommy, I got to go. Got to get to the shop, got to open up." She said, "You can leave me here. I'll take the bus." And she could take all the time that she needs. She'd sit there, hold her hand. I thought about that. I never said anything. My mother's here, thank God, today. I never said anything, but I looked. And I thought of that. And I thought of all the times and how many times we're so ungrateful and so unappreciative. We say whatever we want to say. We do whatever we want to do. But she still loved us anyway. And we never stopped being her babies. It's always going to be her babies. And I've had my own share of times when I need my mother and nobody else. There are times when I've fallen so low. Church folk, for those of you who've been in church for a long time, know church folks can be tough. There are times when church turned their back on you. People you thought would have stood with you, cried with you, held your hand, cannot be found. Days when the children you give birth to is not there and the wife you love is not there. There's one person that refused to give up. And I remember one morning, I'm laying on my bed and I'm crying. I'm crying, and I thought about preparing this sermon. The Lord began to bring back some of these things. I'm crying. Grown man, in my 40s, crying, laying on my bed by myself, crying, broken. And my mother called out of the blue. And she picked up the phone. And my mom sang to me like a baby. She sang to me songs of encouragement. Tells me to carry on, to push on. I'm here today because of my mother. I'm here today because she refused to give up. When everybody else gave up, she didn't. The times when economically you fell flat, need a start. And I remember after the real estate bust, I'd lost just about everything. I just needed one person who would believe that I could get up again. And my mother did give me some warning while I was making money in real estate. She did tell me not to be greedy. I didn't listen very well. And when I fell, she still believed in me. When the bank wouldn't look at me, I would be able to go and say, "Mommy, all I need is just one little bit alone. Just a little bit. If you have it, just believe in me. One more chance. so I can get my foot under my body again. She cussed all she wanted, but she did. My business next door is a testimony of a mother who believed in a child. Mothers never stop being mothers, whether you're young or old. Whether it's to be there for you to cry or to sing lullabies for you, to hold your hands when you're sick, or to take the last dollar and give to you when they don't have it themselves. To be there and show up when you're in trouble, when everybody else say, you know you deserve it. Mothers, I'm lucky today. I'm blessed today. I thought about it real long and hard. I am blessed to still have my mother. And I wondered sometimes, since I started this church, my mother has not missed. It's been the greatest season of my ministry. I traveled around the world preaching arenas and huge conferences when my ministry was at its high. But never before in my ministry have I been a pastor to my mother to nurture her spiritually week after week. What an honor it is to be able to do this before she goes to heaven. And so today, on Mother's Day, I want you to indulge me just for a second, because I want my mother to know how much I appreciate, in front of the congregation, those of you watching by web, how much I truly appreciate her. Because I don't believe that she's any different from any other mother, because mothers have that ability to love. And she's been there. And so, Mom, on Mother's Day, this day you're here in church like you always are. I want you to know I love you. I appreciate you for all that you've done for all of us. And I have a little gift for you. Could you bring that basket, Lee? I thought about it every year. Every year we'd get my mother's flowers. You know, they sit there on her table and she appreciated it. But I think when you're way up in your age, you know, you've had a lot of flowers. But I thought about something, and I get a lot of people flowers on Mother's Day. I wanted to do something that was different and significant to me. And so when I decided I wanted to get my mother something that is beautiful, because beautiful she is. But I didn't just want to get her flowers because that's beautiful. I wanted to get her something that's different. And it is important to me to let her know today that she's not just beautiful, but she's sweet. So on Mother's Day, we have made you a beautiful fruit, edible bouquet with a lot of sweet stuff just like you. And on behalf of my siblings that are here and those that are not, I want you to know that you are the best mother in the whole wide world. If I could borrow words today from John Legend, he said, all of me, love all of you, love all your perfect imperfection. We still love you. I love you when you scream. I love you when you holler. Because I know that you love me too. Thanks for always being here for us. Enjoy. Enjoy.